All right, what's up, everybody? Get started here in a few minutes. Give some time for people to show up. Then we'll have some fun. We'll have some fun. Talk about whatever. Should be good. Now, see that little thing right there? What's up, Papa's Place? Matt Cross. Matt Cross, you beat Papa's Place by who knows seconds. You both came in at 8:15. Well, winner, chicken dinner. Crickets. What's going on? Should be fun. Pretty excited about my old man reading glasses. Look how thin that is. I'm actually doing a video on these because I don't normally wear glasses, but when I do, when I need them, they're right there with my phone. So kind of cool. Abigail, what's going on? Chris Smith, what the hell? But yeah, so I got video coming out on that for some of us that are a little bit older and we need some type of reading glasses. So you can see how thin that is, and paper thin. I don't know how many of you guys can't read, but like right now I don't need them because I can see really well. But when I need to read really small writing, not happening anymore. What's up, Bob Smith? Brian Duchesne, Alaska One Andy. So you found an ice maker on Amazon. Abigail, did you pay for the thing yet on Amazon? Because I want to see if this trick works. So this thing's probably been out a while, but I started screwing around with TikTok, which is kind of a younger person's thing, but I figured I would try it. But I had watched a video where a guy works at Amazon and he actually gave his employee code discount, which could be like 40 to 60% off. So if you haven't ordered anything yet, I will give you the code and see if it works. It was on this one. So try that out and see if you get a discount. So that would be kind of cool if you got a 30 to 40% discount. Pay for what? I don't know. You said an ice maker. Did you buy an ice maker on Amazon? All right, Bob Smith. Where are you from, Bob? What's up, Ramsey Country? How you doing? You're getting old. I'm getting wiser. I'm not going to say I'm getting older. I'm getting wiser. Heck, I'm still running around shooting firearms, having a great time, and I'm going to try to do that till the day that I die. Yeah, I didn't know if that worked, but it sounded like you were going to buy something. So I'm like, that would be really cool if that works, but they probably shut that thing down. I don't know. But, man, 30 to 40% off would be really cool. From Georgia. Very cool. Okay. I like to know where everybody's at so I can kind of, when they're chatting around and talking about weather, whatever the case is, I can kind of go, oh, yeah, over in Georgia. Bob Smith said it's hotter than Hades right now, or whatever the case is. Let's see. Now, Ramsey Country, did you get your shirts? Now, I know Mindy got her shirts, but did you get your shirts? We just ordered some more. I had ordered 3 originally, and I liked them. The premiums were that next level cotton, and man, those are super nice. So it's kind of cool. Try it shooting. Hi, Rick. What's up, LZ USA? Let's see. So you already know how it is here. Yeah, I already know how it is there. I'll be shooting my first USPSA match next month. Found a club 30 minutes away that holds a match for March 4th, or match 4th Sunday of the month. That's cool, Brian. That's really cool. And if you've never had a chance, for some of you guys that, do it all the time, but I'm talking to basically the people that never just said, you know what, I'm going to go try it. If you haven't seen X-Ring's video, his daughter went out there and she went and shot slow and she shot methodical and she shot very accurate and she had a good time doing it. That's basically the go out, don't be scared, have fun. The people there are super friendly. And let's see, I ordered 2 shirts and a mug. Oh, no, nice. I didn't see any hats. I don't have any hats there. They don't make a hat. I actually have some camo hats coming. And then I'm working on some other hats. DW, which I don't think he's out here yet, but he's been bugging me for a long time, especially since COVID started. I haven't been able to make it back here. So the hat company, my uniform, where I get my uniforms, is actually ordering 12 hats. They're ordering 10 of the large, extra large hat, and then 2 of the small medium. So it should be pretty good. Oh, 45 Auto's got to hit the sack. So have a good night, 45 Auto. Stay safe, my friend. I need a hat, Chris Smith says. When I get some hats, they'll be done. Actually working on another logo for a hat. And it'll be kind of fun because it won't, like this hat, usually these say IY6C on them, and the I and the Y and the C are a little bit smaller. And the hats, I don't know yet. He's supposed to be giving me a better price because I told him if I order, a certain amount, will you give me a little bit of a price? Because he's the one that does all the embroidery and everything. But once the hats come out, then I'll be able to tell you. They'll be about the price of any other normal hat, so he's gonna kind of hook me up for that. Because usually when I buy, I was gonna say my uniform hat, but this isn't my uniform hat. My uniform hats, they're like $22, I think, by the time the embroidery gets done and all that crap. I need a new spine. What happened to your back, Daniel? Has your back? I know you had some back issues before. Is it worse now? I still haven't got my shirts yet. They'll show up sometime. That doesn't make sense, though. You should have got those already because when you ordered your wife's ones, and I think you ordered those after you ordered the first one, so they should have been there already. That pisses me off. What's up, Tim Davis? How you doing? Let's see. I have a big problem with speed. Pull the trigger as soon as I see a target when the time is on. Without timer, I'm money. The beep is a mighty powerful weapon for a shooter. Let me tell you. You can have the best stage plan in the world. You've gone over it 100 times. And the stupid thing, as soon as it beeps, it somehow miraculously erases any thoughts in your mind. And then you're just like, okay, I got to shoot targets. And your whole idea, what was the word I used the other day when we were in Florida? It's a dance. It's not a dance, though. There's a word, my choreography, basically. Your choreography of running the stage goes completely out your head until you do it a bazillion times. 250 every other day for ice versus $99 machine. That makes it 50 cents or less worth of water and electricity every day. That's true. That is true. Is Coda Boy in here? Coda Boy is going to be my partner at the Snipers Unknown. Coda Boy, if you're going to be around, I'll send you a link. What's up, Val? How you doing? I can't wait to shoot that. It'll be nice shooting that PRS match. And then I have more time till October to practice, so I'm sure I could definitely use a practice. Shooting this thing in Utah, which is now Utah, so even here in Wyoming, it's actually just on the other border side of it, so it's actually in Utah. So we had given you some false information. You actually stay in Utah, Wyoming, but you shoot in Utah. But I think it'll be a good experience, and I'm really looking forward to when my PRS rifle shows up. That's designed for that kind of stuff, so we'll see. But it'll be fun shooting in production. I'm shooting against 9 people, and then 176 other shooters, so it'll be kind of cool. Let's see. I shot the 6mm arc today. Just did the chrono, taking it out to go long range. Nice. I saw your, I don't know if it was Instagram or what, but you had gotten your ammo, so I knew you'd be blasting some videos out pretty soon. Snipers Unknown, how far are you shooting out to? Honestly, Ramsey, I don't know what the distance is. I would assume 1,000 and in. I know this one in Utah, it said there was some 1,200 stuff, and I want to say there was one target at 1,500, if I read that right, because I just read the rules tonight. A lot of stuff's like 600-ish to 1,000, and it kind of broke it down in percentages. I can't remember. They did say there's a lot of prone shooting, which is kind of cool. So that's probably the really long stuff. And then most of it, the rest of it, I think is just all barricade work, but we'll see. Does Bog keep a timer by the bed? Beep, 3.2 seconds. I have no idea. For sure. Let's see. Yeah, Coda Boy, give us a heads up. Let me get some invites going here and see what's going on here. Let's get some information. Let's get some information that's not out on Coda Boy's channel yet. Doesn't sound like he's finished that video, so Coda Boy. And let's see. All right. All right, here we go. Back at it. Oh, he's headed to bed. Okay. Bed here in a minute. Got it. 1,500, that's a poke. We shoot out to 12 this weekend if in a know your limit shoot. Yeah, that'll be cool. What's up, Matt? How you doing? Let me see what old Matt's doing here. I keep forgetting it's late on the East Coast right now. The RTT, there it is. Bam. All right, send that one. All right. What's up, Eric? How you doing? Ray posted a video of himself shooting the Killick 308. He has no shame. I don't know if I've seen that video. What's the difference between the ARC and the 6.5 Grendel? It's pretty dang close, they say. Let's see. Ray posted a video. Saw that. Anyone living in Savannah, Georgia, I feel sorry for you. Running joke. Let's see. Fort Stewart. The mosquito showed up as planes on radar. Holy crap. I hope that's a joke. That's crazy. By the way, Rick, the T3X is the compact tactical in 308. Nice, Abigail. You're going to love that rifle. Let's see. Night Coda. Let's see. Love the channel, by the way. Coda Boy. Yeah, Coda Boy's got a good deal. Let's see. About 350 feet per second. That's the difference. Accuracy-wise, I'd like to know. It sounds like that. I don't know. I have not shot the ARC yet, but it sounds like that is going to be a nice round, especially in a gas gun. Let's see. 6 millimeter to 6.5 millimeter, and the shoulder is different on the ARC. Yeah, there you go. There's the answer to that. What's up, Joaquin? Hitting Steel, California was supposed to hang out with me yesterday. He got busy, and it didn't work out, so maybe next time. So we'll have some fun. Nice seeing you out here, Junior. Got SWATCOM headphone earmuffs today. The double speaker 360 hearing is nice. I have not tried those. I wonder how cool. That sounds like it works pretty damn well. Very, very cool. Ray showed up in my Instagram feed on commercial. Really? Bald and Curious? That's pretty crazy. Man, his channel is blowing up. His video of his daughter shooting is at 25,000 views. I was like, holy crap. And without further ado, the man, the myth, Sean Connery. It's funny, too. I'm saying that, and I'm like, who's the guy again? You know, and I'm like, oh, yeah, Sean Connery. What's up, Matt? How are you, bud?
Oh, all right. You?
Doing good, man. Doing good. Looks like KB's going to give us a headphone.
Oh, all right. You?
Turn your shit off. And every time he comes in here, he's a train wreck. Boy, your camera's not working. Here you go.
Where's my fucking camera?
I don't know. You left it. I saw another video of that that mag. I can't remember the name of it, Matt. The one you just reviewed, the mag carriers.
Yeah.
Mag There was another. I saw another video of that. So those things are popping out on YouTube. I've been seeing a couple of them.
Yeah, I actually, in the video I said that I was pretty unimpressed with the retention of it. I brought it home and I took a Ranger band, one of my Ranger bands, put it around it. Shit, it fixed the retention issue.
And it worked perfect?
Well, I mean, it's better. It's not. I mean, I still think that they have a lot of work to do on those things, but yeah.
Yeah, that's cool. There is the one cool thing about pretty much any single stack all the way to a double stack. I mean, that is a cool option.
Yeah.
Whether now, when you had a double stack in there, it worked well because it was fat enough, right?
Well, if it was upright, yeah, it worked fine. As soon as I turned it over, it just fell right out.
You're not allowed to run with that mag pouch.
If you can't like go prone with it or accidentally fall over without losing all your shit, it's not really all that good.
Yeah, no jumping jacks. You're pretty much SOL. Valid sent me this thing on that's the Fitbit sticks with X-ring in the damn commercial. That's pretty crazy. I'm in my underwear, Coda Boy says. Did you get your camera? You still haven't figured out your camera.
No, I can't figure it out, man. Is my audio working?
It is working. Yep.
And Mike.
And you're with Matt from Resist the Tyranny as well as here as well. I don't know if you can see or not.
I see him. Hey, wait a minute. Hold on. Nope, that didn't do it.
Are you ready to travel east yet? I am ready to travel east. How's it been, man? What is it, about 114, 15 degrees out there in Arizona right now?
It was, I don't know what it was today. Last week it was above 110 all week. I remember a friend of mine back in Ohio on Facebook had said something about it was going to get up to like 98 degrees. And I told him we would be lucky if it got down to 98 degrees.
Yeah. Like at 2 a.m. when it cooled off.
Yeah, I was going to bed. It was 9 o'clock and it was 108.
God almighty. So me bitching about 89 degrees here is stupid.
Yeah. No, you guys got all that fucking humidity that I'm glad I left.
I was gonna say there is a huge difference. There is a dry heat. Yeah, that's Tim Davis.
Right. I'll be right back. I'm changing up computers. See ya.
All right, put some clothes on too while you're at it.
Yeah, it was. I had my highest. Of course, I just moved here in December, but I had my highest electric bill since I left Ohio this past month, which was $200, and that's still about half of what I used to pay back in Ohio. So even when it's brutally hot in this new house and the AC is running all the time, it's still cheaper to live here.
I believe it. Yeah, a lot of these guys are talking about the humidity. It is freaking humid out there, out where we're at. It's pretty damn wet.
Yeah. So like, I compare, because I've been all over the country, and of course it gets 90% humidity back in Ohio where I'm from. So I understand what it's all about.
Yep.
But there's a point here where you're just done. Like you're outside for a certain amount of time, and it's been above 110 for like the last 5 hours, and then there's a point in time where you just go, I
leave.
I'm done. Like it's just, I'm good.
Yeah, everybody gets up early and gets all their shit done basically real early in the morning or late at night.
Well, that mag pouch video that you saw, that was filmed at 7 a.m.
Okay.
Yeah,
I was headed out to the range early.
I got out there just as the sun was coming up over the mountains. So, and Ramsey, I lived in Findlay, Ohio, I moved out here 6 years ago. And I was born and raised in Northwest Ohio, lived in Findlay, Ohio most of my life.
What's up, TB? How's it going? Let's see here. Yeah, it's 1,000 degrees here and 85% humidity. That sounds about right, Chris Smith. Let's see here. Thermostat at 78, and you just get used to it. Yeah, I can see that. Now, Matt, here's a good question for you. Well, it ain't even really a good question, but kind of a question I'm wondering, especially out there. Do you just basically leave your AC on at a certain time, like, and then you don't like turn it on when you get home because it takes forever to cool the house off, right? You just leave it with a certain number.
So generally, yes, because you're right. If I were to turn my AC off during the day, it would be unbearably hot here by the time I got home. 9 hours later. Now, in the transition time, like when we're just getting hot or just cooling off to where it's not 100 anymore, you'll see me turn it on and off and stuff like that. Like I might shut it off during the day and crack one of the windows, two of the windows in the house and let the air circulate, and it's fine. But middle of summer like this, where it's June, July, it's going to be 100 degrees or plus, every day, all day long. Yeah, the AC just stays on.
Yeah, I was talking to actually the fire chief today. He has a house in Arizona, and nobody's there, but he has that thing where like, his phone links to his thermostat and all that stuff, so he can turn stuff on before he gets there, kind of deal. But he leaves the AC on 85, and I think it was like 95 or something when we were looking at it. And Matt, tell you what, even if you have great insulation, new house kind of deal, man, your house will get freaking hot if you're not there.
Oh yeah, dude. My AC is set on 72 right now, and like my girlfriend likes, I would actually have it a little bit higher. I'd probably set it 74, 75, and just let some of the fans do the work. But
yeah.
She likes it cooler than that, and so it's down to 72 and stays there. The only time I shut it off is when I'm recording a video inside in that room that I have the backdrop and all that, because because the AC sounds like a freaking hurricane coming through when I'm trying to record. So,
hey, so I got a question for you. For your Arizona militia hat, it's that multicam. Is that the Richardson with the buttonless top? Because I actually ordered some of those. And what's kind of cool about those, I was trying to find one that was kind of like a polyester / a material that doesn't soak up sweat. And I was like, I think this is going to be a really good hat for fighting the sweat.
These are, right?
That's the buttonless one, right?
Yeah, it's got the IR patch, or it's got the.
Yeah.
But it's a flex fit.
Yep, I ordered those in full multicam. So the panels from here back are multicam as well. Yep. But they call the material nylon. Is it nylon? And I'm like, I wonder how good that is with sweat. Because a lot of hats, like these Richardson hats, if this wasn't black, like my green one, like your sweat just keeps growing on it,
You can see.
What model is that hat? Oh, yeah, you can see the sweat.
You can see the ring of sweat.
And the ring of sweat.
My core hat, my core belts hat.
Yeah. Yeah, you can see the salt. Yeah.
This is also a flex fit.
It just they don't make a good hat like these hats here. The problem with these hats here is they are 98% polyester, which is good for fighting off sweat marks because you can basically wash it. Like, so this hat's pretty damn old and you really can't see any sweat marks. But especially the black because of the darker colors. But man, these hats made of cotton instantly sweat up. It just pisses me off because then it's like I don't like wearing a hat that's too jacked up.
So this the core is this core? Yeah, the core hat is flex fit, and it's 63% polyester, 34% cotton, and then whatever's left is spandex, made in Vietnam.
Vietnam, yeah, all of Richardson hats are. Yep, this one's a Richardson Vietnam.
And this
Vietnam,
one,
man.
the Condor. This is. I mean, I'm sure it's rebranded, but it's Condor.
Yeah,
Yeah, you can see all the sweat there.
yep, yeah. So I'm screwed anyway. So
This one's made in China.
yeah, the ones I ordered are from they're Richardson, so they're gonna be Vietnam too. Yeah, Brian, Jack's got one of my hats, and that it does protect from the sweat really well, but they do get a little hotter, I think.
Not. I'll tell you which ones I've been liking. Okay, so I've been experimenting with hats a lot lately because I want to make some of my own,
That's
and
where I'm at.
I want flex fit.
Yep.
But as much as I like this hat, and as much as I like this hat, they are a little hot.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go grab 2 more hats that I've ordered lately. See the trucker caps like that with the net, with the, those hats are too small for me.
Okay.
I wear a 7 3/4 fitted hat.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah. And so with the snaps and with the little buckles, those things I have to have all the way at the end to fit them on my freaking melon. But
big old cranium. You look at the cranium on that kid. Viet Cong kids got to eat too. You guys are out of control. What's up, Truth Freeze, Eric, LZ USA? Let's see. Not a big fan of the flex fit myself. Yeah, see, some people don't like the flex fit. I know the people that don't like flex fit are like people that are bald, right? So you end up with, like, if this is all solid, then they end up with this little like tan loop on the back of their head that they hate. Not that I'm bald, but I know that was a problem because people were like, make sure you get flex fit, make sure you get this, make sure you get that. I'm like, well, I ain't gonna be able to get everything, but I do like a flex fit hat because and I don't mind these at all, but I do like flex fit over the buttons.
so this one
Who makes that hat?
This one is flex fit. It's the same. Oh, this is Bangladesh,
Damn,
but it's the same 63% polyester, 34% cotton, right?
Chris Smith doesn't like the flex fit, and he's all, I'm bald. Oh, maybe not.
So you probably can't see this, but this is mesh.
Okay. Yes, I have seen those. I know what you're saying. Yep.
So these are a lot cooler. I have a black one and a gray one, right?
Now, what's the front though? Because that's the part I could never figure out. Is it the same material as the rest of the back?
Yes, it seems to be.
Okay.
No, the front seems to be the same material as the rest of.
Like these ones, like normal.
Yeah, like that.
Okay.
So the mesh.
See, those are comfortable.
And this one's solid too, just like the other ones.
Is that the same black mesh one?
No,
Like the one you're wearing?
this one's mesh.
Okay. Yeah, those, and that breathes a lot better, especially out in Arizona. You guys sweating your ass off.
So I've worn this one quite a bit. I wear this one almost every day to work. But
and it's not doing bad with sweat.
No, and I wear this one quite a bit, and there's no sweat lines on it, and it's actually quite.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I mean, you can't tell because of the camera, but that's very breathable. I mean, there's. Let me do that to one of these that isn't mesh. Not as bright. So if you get the chance to get the mesh flex fit, if you like flex fit, that is.
Yeah, and that was one. I don't remember what the model was, but I took a bunch of pictures. I went online and was trying to figure out the hat. See, like this one is considered a trucker's hat with the short. It's not the tall trucker. Then this one's called structured, where it has, it's not floppy per se.
Mm-hmm.
And it's funny because there's so many different types of hats, and everybody likes a certain hat. And it's like I ain't gonna be able to make everybody happy, but
No.
I'll try. TV. Gee, Rick, thanks for calling out all the bald people. I didn't call any bald person out. Let's see. Made
Have you seen the notch hats?
Yeah, for your glasses.
Yeah. Those
That's
are I've been thinking about buying one, but they're not fitted. They're not flex fit. They're adjustable in the back.
Yeah, see, and you like flex fit enough where you will skip that just to have the flex fit. That's how I am. I'm like, it's funny too, because I'm wearing a button hat right now, but I figured this would look better with my black shirt than this red hat. Here's the problem with this hat. So this is one of those like bend it if you want to, it comes flat, right? It's a bendable one. Here's the difference though. They're actually fatter. See how this isn't a good view of it, but it's actually it sticks out on both sides more.
Mm.
So it's too big. It's like, I don't know, being almost 50, I can't wear a flat bill hat. It doesn't work for me or something. I don't know.
Ruth Freeze says constitutional rights on mandates and executive orders. I'll take constitutional rights for 100, Alex. I mean,
there you go.
I have no use for mandates or executive orders.
Man, I tell you what, things are getting crazy. It's unfortunate too. Here, FPC has a hearing on reversing bunk stock ban by ATF. Sounds promising. FPC? Who's FPC? Federal something.
Oh, Firearms Policy Coalition.
Oh, okay. It's a YouTube channel.
Oh yeah. Firearms Policy. I'm subscribed to them. I don't watch many of their videos though. Truth Freeze. Many think mandates are law. Yeah, I've been fighting that crap here in Arizona, man. Is that people are like, we have to wear masks because the mayor said so.
No,
you don't.
Screw your mayor.
Yeah, like you don't. But she said it comes with a fine if you're caught not doing it. No, it's.
You gotta catch me first. I do have a mask because while I'm at work, I officially have to wear a mask if I go into a store. Because basically I'm owned right now. You know what I mean? I don't get my own rules, so it's like, all right, I'll wear the mask. But yeah, we got to take our temperature every morning, write it down, make sure no one.
Did he freeze for everybody else or just me?
Rectally. No, bald, we do not take it rectally. We got a little thing, you just basically shoot it at your head, gives you the temp. You don't even have to touch your head, actually. But yeah, we're required to log it every morning.
That's on your boss though, right? That's not a state thing.
It's a department thing, basically adopted by a bigger, larger department.
Okay, so like my work does not require masks, does not require temperature changing or taking. And when people come in that I'm interviewing and so on, I shake their hand. They look at me like I'm crazy, and I shake their hand, say, "Come on back. I'm gonna, we're gonna do this interview." Other places like Circle K here has a big sign that says mask mandate in place. You must have a mask on when you enter here. I walk in there without a mask. They don't say anything to me. I buy my stuff. I walk out without a mask. But certain places, like for instance, Walmart, where my girlfriend is a manager, they're mandating all of their employees to wear masks. So that's less about, it's sort of like if
It's not a state thing; it's a business.
it's not
thing.
a state thing. So the mandate, like what I'm talking about with constitutional and all this other stuff, does not pertain to your employer, because your employer can say what you can and can't wear. Your employer can say what you can and can't say at work, and so on and so on.
Yeah. Like I was required to wear a mask during Southwest. I mean, I could have said, no, I'm not going to wear a mask, but then I wouldn't have got a flight here. You know what I mean? So, or I would have landed here and then been in handcuffs. So I'm like, yeah, I'll wear the stupid mask. But now Gavin Newsom, which is the douchebag for California, he just closed. He's starting to close stuff up again. So the bars are closed. They just did that today, and there's a few other things, but I'm hoping they don't get too crazy. So the numbers are supposedly spiked pretty good in California, but as long as they don't say you can't fly, I'm going to be okay, I think. Yes, I'm worried about myself right now. I want to be able to go shoot that damn competition. So I'm thinking about myself. But yeah, actually, Bald and Curious is right. Yeah, I was thinking about actually just cutting a big old. Oh, here's another thing too. So this mask has a one-way valve, right? So when I sneeze, all my shit can come out. But I'm just like, this is such a joke. Like,
Yeah.
oh, so talking about, so now the mask thing, right? Arizona, probably, I would assume California, North Carolina, probably anywhere, might be a federal law. You can't have a mask on if you're carrying a firearm concealed. And I would assume probably not even maybe.
Not necessarily true.
Okay, so, and I'm like, well, how's that going to work when you go to places? Like, so
most of these laws, so a lot of people are freaking out about those because a lot of states have those laws, but you have to look into the. Now, I'm not saying every state, right? But of the 3 or 4 states that I have looked at in their laws that pertain to that, it's during the commission of a crime.
Oh, okay.
So, like, if you will go out and you commit a crime while carrying a gun and you have a mask on, it's an extra penalty.
Got it. But you can go to Circle K with the mask on and a gun, but just go buy your shit.
Yeah, because especially these cold states that you wear a scarf or a mask or a,
yeah, I could see that. Yeah, where you're freezing ass cold.
Yeah. There's a lot of people freaking out about those laws, and every state I've looked up, it doesn't affect regular concealed carry.
Yeah, and you know what? Now that you say that sounds spot on. Maybe even in North Carolina, not 100%.
I think North Carolina is one of them I looked up actually.
Okay. Yeah, if in the middle of a crime, basically, and that makes sense. I've heard that on something before, so, and that makes perfect sense. Especially like you said, cold areas where hell, Montana, in the middle of winter, and you're just trying to get fuel or some shit. Going in to get some hot coffee or something. Net Flooded, how you doing? Thanks for showing up. Rick, wear a bandana in the airplane. You can put it over your eyes and get some shut-eye. I actually wear, it's funny, I have this system. So I always have my glasses up here. And as soon as I get in my spot by the window, put the glasses on, got my headphones on, and take a nap. Now, here's a cool little hack for you guys. Say you're driving along and you forgot your mask and you really need to get into that store. The guys are actually wearing these things, which is a t-shirt sleeve And you just put it over your head, and the long part of the sleeve goes down by your face. And now you got yourself a homemade freaking mask that works pretty good. It'll get you by. It'll get you by at least. Good night, Ramsey Country. Have a good one. Let's see. I will wear women's socks. Was the air ticket cheaper? Oh, where'd it go? No, it really wasn't actually. The only cool thing, well, one of the cool things about it was nobody sat in the center seat, so that was cool. You actually, because on Southwest they pack in like cattle, and it was not bad. Yeah, flash hood, Tim, that would suck, man. Those things are hot, and I wouldn't want to wear a flash hood. Jacksonville mandated masks today. Yeah, there was a few states that are mandated, or counties, I should say. That's a face diaper, yeah. But if you're in a pinch, you're in a pinch.
Whole fucking burk or turban, whatever. Put a schmog on. Yeah.
18 likes, 34 on the chats. Please hit the button. TB says, "What's up, TB?" There's my master at arms, keeping things real around here. Let's see here. How many shoot pistols with red dots? Let's talk to Matt about red dots and pistols. I've never been a big fan. Matt has converted over to a lot of some red dots. Would you say they're faster, Matt? Me personally, do you think you're faster? First shot's faster or not as fast?
Well, matter of fact, there's I just covered this in a video that isn't published yet. It'll be published next weekend, where I still acquire the target faster with standard irons, notch and post sights, but my subsequent shots, my follow-up shots are more accurate with the red dot.
Because you now have a chance to find it, right? Now you're on the red dot.
Yeah, once I've found, and I'm only like, you'd have to have a timer.
Yeah.
You can't like really look, side by side. I couldn't do a video. You'd almost have to have a timer. I'm slightly slower on my first shot with the red dot, but every shot after that is more accurate. Whereas I'm faster on my first shot with notch and post, but my grouping is a little bit wider with it.
Makes sense. I've actually have the same problem. It takes, I don't have enough time behind a red dot. I really am not a fan of a red dot anyways for a pistol, but I could see it being faster. Like I've seen people become faster with a red dot, but me trying it and not really getting into it like 100%, I have a lot of trouble trying to find that red dot. The first, after the draw. Tim says the masks are to make the masses feel good. The N95 mask is good to 0.3 microns. The Wuhan flu is 0.26 microns. Yeah. It's how you train. What's up, Adamas? Yeah, dots are irons. I think it's good, especially for people that are, maybe having trouble with their eyes. I'll probably be getting there soon, but I don't know. I like red dots on ARs, and not a big dot fan yet.
Well, I'm still split on it. I train and practice with both. Like my 19X doesn't have a red dot. My 19 does. My 43 doesn't have a red dot. Matter of fact, that 19 is the only one that does have a red dot. I use both regularly. As a matter of fact, I probably use this more because I'm still trying to work up that proficiency that I had that I have
with the irons.
first shot proficiency with the irons or speed. So I'm still working on that.
Do you notice yourself once you get to a distance that's maybe harder for you, that that's where the dot really comes into play for longer shots? Like on small steel, say at 25 yards or something, you can hit them faster.
Yes, they are. I would say the dot is better for longer shots. This is a 6 MOA dot. I've not used anything else, so I don't have an MOA preference. Well, that's not true. I have used other ones, but not for long periods of time. I don't see the difference here. I can't say that I see a big difference between a 6 MOA dot and 2 MOA dot. Especially if it's bright. But
yeah, 2 MOA for my it's the MRO. No, the M. What the hell is it called? MRO, I think, is it? Yeah, because I had bought that off of Ray, and Ray likes a small dot, especially for precision long stuff. Like when we were shooting out 600 yards, it was nice having, when you turn it down to a very dim, you can still see a really tiny dot.
So I'm to the point now, though, where if you are a night sight person, skip the night sights, get a red dot.
Say that again.
If you're a night sight person, if you're one of the people that says, I want night sights on all my defensive guns, I want night sights on my guns. Skip the night sights, get a red dot. If you're going to spend the money, because a good pair of night sights, $150, where they are, $130. Skip the night sights, get a red dot and a light. Because what I have found, having one gun with tritium night sights on it and one gun with a red dot on it, that when I turn on my light, right? When I turn on my light on the target, the night sights aren't doing me any good because they black out on the silhouette.
Yeah, you're almost getting backwards lighting that's not hitting any of the front part.
And so there's no difference once I illuminate the target. There's no difference between night sights and regular sights at that point because they're just blacked out sights.
Yeah.
And in order for night sights to work to their potential, it's going to be dark enough to where you probably can't PID properly. So if you want something to see a good sight at night, get a red dot and a light, and you're good to go.
Yeah, and that makes sense. Odamas is talking about the parallax. If you get a chance, because I have this problem, I have astigmatism, and it's not noticeable, or I don't notice it unless I'm really looking at a red dot per se, and it gives a little bit of a burst. But if you think you have a shitty red dot, it's probably your eye. Just take a picture with your camera, and your camera will actually tell you if it's your eyeballs or not your eyeballs.
Oh, you're talking about the smear?
No, like the burst of the red, like, so you have a really crisp, clean dot.
Yeah.
Like, especially when you're young, and then you get like astigmatism or something, it kind of like fire bursts out a little bit. It's got the little, if you think that you got a shitty scope and you don't think it's your eye, when you take a picture with your camera on your phone, you'll go, oh shit, that's a perfect dot. Because it doesn't show it when you actually look at it through the camera picture. And
right.
So now you can tell if it's your eyeballs or if it's a crappy red dot per se.
You can also close one eye or the other because it might be one of your eyes.
Yeah, and
Like for me,
if you turn it,
for me, looking at it with both eyes completely open, like really open, I have a little bit of a smear because
is
of
it
my
just
eyes.
one apart? Yeah.
But if I start squinting my left eye just a little bit, it's a perfect little ball.
So is it? Do you think it's in your left eye?
It is in my left eye.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I've had to have shit drilled out of my left eye.
Yeah, you
It's
had slag probably in there from welding all those years.
yeah, it's bad, but yeah. So somebody asked what I run a vortex venom on this. My next one will be a Holosun 507 or 407, one of the two. And somebody asked about a inexpensive red dot on a pistol. I mean, I would go Vortex. They're probably the least expensive. But on a rifle, like the $99 primary arms one, red dots are really good. I mean, I've run the
You've
shit
had
out of
good
those
luck.
things.
Yeah, you've had good luck with those.
And then Vortex makes a Crossfire, I think it's called. It's like 120 or something. So I mean, any of those would be fine. I try to stay away from the knockoff ones that are like the Amazon
Yeah, super
brand,
Chinese shit. Yeah,
super Chinesium, like 30 $34 red dot.
night farces.
Yeah,
No, for sure. Let's see. Yeah, the LASIK surgery. Kathleen had gotten LASIK surgery, and she says now it's almost perfectly crystal clear. That's pretty cool. Hey Matt, do you ever wear readers?
when I TIG weld,
Okay, so check this out.
is that the same thing Rick has?
Yeah, Ray's got those. It's a little different because
Ray,
mine have the arms on them,
okay.
but it's just nice having, readers when you gotta have them. When your head's like going, what the hell does that say? So yeah, I'm pretty excited about having these because usually I never carry glasses, and there'll be that one day or a couple days where I need something and I can't see shit. You got any thoughts on the P 225? I do not. I'm Carcane. I'm not a big SIG guy.
Nope.
I actually carry a SIG as my carry gun, but I don't even call it part of the SIG family because I actually like that gun a lot. And not to bash SIG, they make great firearms, but I don't like the height over bore.
I'm not a big SIG fan. I mean, they make fine guns, but so I have an opinion on SIG, and I to me, SIG runs their company based off the Velcro theory, which is they put as many guns out as possible, throw them at the public, and see what sticks.
Yeah, their 365 stuck well.
Because it's like every time they come out with a new batch of guns, one of them has a recall.
Yeah, like triggers and drop this.
Yeah,
bullshit. Yeah,
one of them has a recall. So like they just here's a whole bunch of crap, and let's see what sells, and we'll just stop making the rest of them.
That's right. First one to sell 1 million, we'll keep that one. The rest, we're gonna shit can and try something new.
And they used to be a lot better company than that. I don't know what happened to them, but
I don't know. It's hard to reinvent the same shit over and over, really. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like, what can we do to make this better? I don't know. Let's figure out how to jam 5 more rounds in here without making it any bigger, fatter, or longer.
And I don't get into that. Like, I don't get into this one's got 17 rounds and yours has 15. Yeah, like.
Well, no, I'll be a good devil's advocate for that one because I'm a huge P365 guy now, and I still don't like SIG, but I used to carry the 43, which is a gun that you enjoy carrying.
Yeah.
And I could only I put in mag guts, which gave me an extra one, and didn't extend it. And then I did the whole +2 mat. No, I didn't do the +2. I did the +1 pinky extension thing.
Right.
So I still wasn't even close to having the same amount as my freaking P365. So, and I'm not a guy that usually carries an extra mag unless, well, things are kind of crazy right now, but normally I don't carry an extra mag. I'll have like 2 or 3 in the car, but I won't carry a couple extra on me because I'm hoping I don't have to use the first 11 rounds I have,
Well, that's the thing is that's where I'm at is you probably won't have to use the first 5 rounds.
Yeah.
I mean,
But
in
then
reality,
if I have to use 5, I might have to use 10. And if I got to use 10, it's nice to have 1 extra. So I need 11.
well, no, absolutely. And I'll put a +2, right? And whatnot on my mags. I do it often, or a +5, and that's if I carry a spare mag, that's the spare that I carry. But the thing of it is that I'm not going to switch. Like there's people out there that totally switch gun platforms because the next company came out with 2 more rounds in their pistol of the same size.
Oh, you're talking like a single action, double action, going to a striker fire or some shit like that?
No, like the 15 rounds, right?
Yeah.
Bone stock G19 mag, 15 rounds. And then what was it HK or the VP9 that came out with 17 rounds in the same size gun? And a whole bunch of people went and bought the VP9 because it carried 2 more rounds, or I just.
Yeah. I'm not that the VP9, have you had a chance to shoot one of those?
Once, yes.
They are slick when it comes to ergos on that. That grip, man, you can do all sorts of stuff, especially if you're like, I bought that one I actually bought a VP9 for my son when he was first shooting IDPA because, he was smaller, so his hands weren't big and his thumb wasn't long to get so we actually went that route. And but I was like, man, this is a pretty comfortable damn gun.
I agree with Abigail out there. Completely right.
Extra mag
when I do carry an extra mag, it's to fix the problem with the first mag. It's not because I'm going to have a 30 round gunfight.
Yeah, exactly. If I'm going to go to a gunfight, guess what? Oops, I brought an AR with 60 rounds. Let's see. Kathleen asked, when you shoot your pistol in competition, do you use only irons? Yes, the pistol only irons. I don't have to worry about my light breaking. I don't have to worry about the batteries going dead. But I have had front sights that have fallen off before. The fiber optic part, and that sucks ass. the little piece of fiber optic is popped out. You're like, shit. Had that happen on my shotgun too. It sucked.
Net. Where'd it go?
Net flutter.
No matter how pricey a gun is, a magazine puts you out of the gun. Yeah, it's there's the two biggest problems that take a gun out of the fight is the operator and the magazine.
Yeah, totally agree. Any shortage of 9mm bullets in the USA? Actually, Matt would know this answer way better than me because I make all my own crap.
Absolutely, dude. I spent a little over an hour today looking for ammo. The cheapest I could find was Wolf steel case for 24 cents a round. And it was available, but that's almost 3 times more than what I bought it for in February. I bought it for 11 cents. Matter of fact, I was doing some loading today. So I went and did a bunch of shooting yesterday or day before. And the Wolf that I'm currently picking out of, bought a couple thousand rounds back in February. The Wolf that I'm currently picking out of is 11 cents a round what I paid for it. To replace it, it's going to cost me 24 cents a round.
Holy crap. See, and that's what's tough, right? So, like when you bought that 11 cents in February, I think we were on a chat, right? Talking, and you're like, hold on a second. You ordered some ammo. Remember that?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So that was 11 cents, and that was kind of high at the time, right? Remember, you were like, "Oh shit, I better get some of this." Well, it's
No, because generally speaking, I buy it at 15 cents around. That was actually a deal, 11 cents.
okay.
Yeah.
See, and that's what sucks because you're going same as when you're at Kmart when we were 5 years old and you could buy 22 box of ammo for cheap as hell. You're like wishing, man, I wish I would have bought 5,000 rounds of this crap. Because now that ammo that you're trying to buy right now is twice as much, right?
Almost 3.
Jeez. That's ridiculous. It's so funny you say I was reloading. When Matt reloads, he's reloading his magazines with more ammo. I always crack up when I hear that. Let's see. Cheap ammo. I don't know. Let's see. Remember, are y'all buy quality mags? Yeah. Well, you know what? There's a lot of good, like those, what are the ATS mags? I've had pretty good luck with those. I've had good luck with some of the Magpul stuff. Still can't find. I still have my favorite AR mag, but
I've been running the ETS a lot, and in fact, I think I just ordered some more of them. But I've been running ETS G19 and G17 mags a lot. Have great luck with them. And somebody's conservative sniper said, "What about 9mm bullets?" While I was looking for stuff, I was also looking for defensive rounds. And anytime you look up Hornady ammo, projectiles come up. Just the bullets come up, and every place was out of those. At least online, every place was out of 124 grain Hornady projectiles.
huh. It's hard to find stuff right now. I carry the Canic now, 12 rounds, 115. You know what, Matt? You need to send me your address because I have when I sold that Glock 43, I found I think it's 2 extra mags that I'm not going to be able to do shit with.
Yeah.
So, yeah. I think one of them's an ETS like 12 rounder or something,
Mm-hmm.
and then a regular Glock mag with the pinky extension on it. Ain't doing me any good.
Yeah, I have 6 or 7, maybe 8 ETS Glock 43 mags. They'll seem to run okay. Matter of fact, I have all my ETS. I have ETS AR mags. I have ETS double stack Glock mags, and I have ETS G43 mags. And they all seem to run really good.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. I think when I first got them, I had a little bit of an issue. I think of the follower was either up or down. I can't remember. And then after a while, it almost needed like a break-in period for one of them, but it seemed to work fine. How much can you abuse the ETS mags? You can beat the shit out of them.
Yeah, I mean, I haven't destroyed one, but
Yeah, I wouldn't drive over them like some of the other mag tests, but they're really good for like backup stuff. You know what I mean? Like if you wanted to have like 6 mags in your car and you had some stock ones and you wanted one on your belt and you were going to run a stock Glock mag on your belt and then have those as extras.
ETS are American made. They're not Korean. Korean is KCI or SGM. And steel cases, I don't believe can be reloaded. Conservative sniper.
See. Yeah, they're clear, Abigail.
I'll go grab a couple. I have a pile of them on that counter.
Nice. That's the one cool thing about the ETS mags is you can see all the ammo that's in them. That's definitely a bonus. And to Mexico and steal some wheel weights to cast our own bullets. Yeah, there's a lot of good channels on here. A lot of good friends that are doing all that melting the stuff down, making bullets, but I just don't have time for it. I don't even want to do it. I think it's just being lazy.
There you go.
Yeah, see, Matt knows all his mags are loaded up because you can see right through them, which is really cool.
And I put plus 6s on these, plus 5s. So that makes 22 round Glock 17. And here's just the regular Glock 17.
Yeah, that's nice. And you can buy like two to those to like a stock Glock mag, maybe even more, depending on where you're buying them from.
Yeah, they're generally 11.
Yeah, so like a third of the price then.
Oh.
Ream in and sell it's great. There was a good question here.
Says lots of bullets.
Lots of bullets.
Bullets.
Do you use one of those Lapua
Nope.
mag holder things?
I
I have one, but I don't use it. By the time I could find it, I already have a mag loaded.
Maglula.
Maglula. Yeah.
Nope. I use my digits.
There you go. Keep those thumb muscles up.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Can nickel-plated cases be reloaded as much as brass? Those usually split on me faster than the brass ones do. What's kind of cool, I try to separate them, and I'll try to use them for like defensive ammo, because usually defensive ammo comes in those nickel-plated ones anyways. So I'll try to, like, that's the separation. If I really wanted to look fast at something, I go, oh yeah, that's a hollow point, or whatever the case is. But they don't last as long. At least I haven't had them last as long. MagTech 124 full metal jacket. Is that the 11-cent stuff?
No. This was 20. Brownells was running a deal on it, and I happened to catch it before they sold out, and it was 21 cents a round. So I bought a case of them.
Nice. Not wrecking my thumb to load mags. Yeah, that's the way to go then, Kathleen, is use one of those.
What do you mean? You're not wrecked?
Well, mine, no. But maybe she has trouble loading mags. I don't know.
Hey, you don't become thumb war champion by using a Maglula.
I declare a thumb war. 1, 2, 3, 4. They don't last like brass. 2 to 3 shots per kit. Yeah, Donald says the same problem I have. Yeah, nickel plated. Let's see. MagTech is good. Yeah, those are good. Let's see. Not much carbon buildup.
It's all, you get factory loaded, once loaded ammo, right? First load, brand new, factory loaded ammo. And there's really not bad ammo out there anymore.
Hey, John.
There really isn't.
No, they make. I think the worst ammo on the shelves now is that freaking Winchester white box shit. I hate that stuff.
It probably is.
Every time I try to use that crap, it sucks. Joaquin, you know what? I did see that video. I'm pretty sure you're familiar with the Glock store, right, Matt? And all the shit they sell for Glocks.
Yeah.
Okay, well, they're building one in Georgia. No, they're not. They're building one in Tennessee, and they're actually doing SIG stuff now, the 365.
Raiders.
Which is kind of cool. So instead of GS's Glock store, now it's Glock SIG, they're saying.
Raiders.
Traders. Yeah. It's a good damn pistol. I like it. Yep. Winchester white box is the dirtiest new ammo I've ever come across.
I got a couple thousand rounds of S&B 115 grain as well, Kathleen. Or is it one? No, maybe mine's 124 grain. But either way, I got a bunch of S&B. It's good stuff. I shoot. You know this, Rick. I shoot generally steel case.
Yeah. Yeah, you always been a big component of steel case stuff.
That's all steel in there.
Have a good one, Matt. Appreciate you showing up. Worst ammo is the reloads at a local gun shop. I have had that problem back in the day. Yes, I bought probably the shittiest reloads ever made. I had in one competition, I had I can't remember the name of the damn thing. The oh my gosh. What's it called when the bullet goes in the barrel and stays in there?
Squib.
A squib. Yeah, I had 2 squibs in one match. I was like, this is the shittiest stuff. This was years before I started reloading. I'm like, this stuff sucks. It's like they loaded ammo and forgot to put powder in it, which they probably did.
Hey, so DW said Wilson Combat merged with Sig Sauer. Did you hear about? And I'm not sure how this is going to work, but the Navajo Nation buying Remington.
Oh, really? Because I heard they went bankrupt.
Yeah, like the Navajo Nation. I don't know how that's. I don't know if they're a corporate entity or what, but that they're going to acquire it somehow.
Wow, that's pretty crazy. That's pretty awesome all at the same time. Damn. Nothing like getting into the gun business.
I mean, they're already in the drug trade down here.
Yeah. Yeah, the ones that
might as well add guns to it.
Hey, might as well. I mean, they're hand in hand, right?
Yeah. I know. For me, before I go to the range, I do a bump of coke and load up and go.
There you go. Yeah, you got to be awake and ready to shoot.
Yeah,
right?
got to be alert.
Norinco Chinese made 9mm ammo today. Also, the Norinco 1911 felt rattly and loose. I bet it was rattly and loose. Maybe. Let's see. The 870 will shoot arrows now. that's some funny shit. Sorry, is that racist? Just a little bit, Ohio. I scrapped 50 S&B cases because the flash.
That's funny though.
It is. It's funny as shit. I'm giving them that.
Like the 870 is going to be a harpoon gun now.
You go freaking whale hunting with that thing. I had to reset the die 10 times before I decided to scrap them. Wow, conservative sniper. Yeah, that sucks. Let's see. Anyone like the X5? I've heard nothing but great things about the X5. I think I've only shot one, and it was the original version. And I thought it was okay, but I know they had changed some stuff on it when they went to the newer one that came out a couple years ago. So Rob's got like 2 or 3 of them. I know Val's got like 2 of them. So there's a lot of people that shoot them. So I would assume they're awesome. What's up, ISAS?
Other Tim Davis says, I wonder if they use the old Savage logo. Maybe they just take a picture of their cousin for that one.
You guys got to stop. You guys are out of control. Like the comment section down below. Y'all get a pass. Yeah, Miguel. I'm with you on that one. I wonder if they use. Yeah, you guys are full of jokes. They're funny as shit though. I gotta admit, some of them, anyways. Any plans? Did you ever shoot that damn 308, Matt? Out to some distance lately? Nope, too damn hot, huh?
I am so I can't explain how disinterested in long range shooting I am. I can't put it into words. Like I only own a 308 because I didn't have a bolt action rifle. Like that's the only reason.
One day we're going to meet, and I'm going to say, Matt, go park 900 yards away, and then we're going to hit a couple buttons on the thing, and you're going to hit that, and you're going to be like, this is the coolest shit ever. I can't believe it.
I've shot 900 yards. I shot 1,000 yards. Did both of them with a 50 and a 338 Lapua. So, I mean, I've done it. And it was cool.
I know. I'm never going to get you to convert. I understand. I know. So sad.
Matt misses long range shooting like a pigeon misses the North Pole.
Pretty much probably spot on that one.
I have just
Man,
so
you just need
little
a little
interest in it.
ADW90 is all you need on that 308, and you'll like it again. I was looking online for AR pistol for the car, for protester control, but came across the flamethrower. Oh man, those flamethrowers are badass. How much fun would that be out of them?
I've been carrying the 7.5-inch AR pistol in my truck since this whole thing started. Body armor, a spare set of body armor, 2 rifle reloads, 7.5-inch AR pistol, and a magazine, a pistol mag reload. That's what I've been carrying every day in my truck.
Have you been having any stuff going down in Arizona? I haven't heard.
Back when this first happened, there was some minor rioting in Tucson and some minor stuff in Phoenix, but we all have guns here and it's hot. So Antifa tends to not get too crazy.
Yeah, having to wear all that black mask crap. Yeah, we were in Florida when that Atlanta thing had popped, and everybody's calling us like, "Are you going through Atlanta?" We're like, "No." They're like, "Okay, good. Don't go through Atlanta." I'm like, "What the hell's going on?" We didn't even know all the shit was going on because we weren't watching any news or anything. It's like, oh crap.
Kathleen, I like to shoot 100 yards and in, usually 50 yards and in. I do a lot of up close stuff. I do a lot of room clearing. I do a lot of short distance stuff. Fast, violent, short distance stuff.
Yeah, and I'd like to get better at that stuff too. I'd like to do some more training on that kind of stuff, clearing room stuff.
It's nice because there's an abandoned ranch house that we use for live fire room clearing, and you can shoot 3 directions in there. And the only reason you can only shoot 3 directions is because you had to park somewhere.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you could shoot 4 directions.
Hey, everybody! When I get to this room, everybody run to the other side of the building.
Yeah.
I think I saw that, Tim. There was a husband and wife. The husband had an AR-15. The wife had a pistol, and I swear the guy was flagging his wife the whole time as he's telling.
Don't get me started.
He's telling all. Did you see that one?
Yeah, I'm pissed off. I am so pissed off at
He
gun
was
people right
flagging her,
now.
wasn't he?
Yeah, he was flagging her, and she was flagging him, and she had her finger buried to the fucking big knuckle in the trigger guard. But you know what? They did something that everybody else talks about.
Yeah, that's true.
You know, I'm so pissed off at the gun community right now. That's all I've heard all freaking day long is how these people fucked up. And I'm like, and you know this because you're safe behind your computer, right?
Yeah, exactly. No, good point. But I was trying to watch the video. The video was yay big on my phone, and I'm like, man, it looks like he's kind of pointing that at her. I don't know if he is or not. It just looked like that. I didn't even see the finger thing. That was the screen's way too small to even get that technical. But I could just see the muzzle going back and forth.
But there's one picture where she's
she's deep
up to this part of her finger in the trigger guard and wave like buried and like buried.
Well, this is how it works, Matt. So you got single shot, 2-round burst, 3-round burst, and full auto.
Yeah.
Hey, at least they were doing it. A lot better than everybody talking about it and not doing it.
Right.
Let's see. They're flagging each other. Yeah, the entire time. Let's see. You need that type of training RTT for the patrols on the border that you do. Yep. Definitely helps.
Yeah, everything I do, like everything, I don't do long range shooting, and honestly, I don't ever. If shit hits the fan, and we've made an encampment out in the desert, I don't intend on engaging people that are 300-400 yards away. I would just assume let that band of people pass, as opposed to starting a fight that I don't need to. Otherwise, it's from the truck, quick out of the truck, chase people, or enter a building, like an old ranch house or something like that, and patrols, long range patrols. So then, lighter weight is better anyway.
Yeah. But it's just the one long hike you got to make, and you just cover so much area with that rifle.
Yeah.
Matt's like, no, shut up.
Dude.
Make it stop. Make them stop.
It's so agitating. It's so agitating. Like you're walking, and you're like, we haven't seen anything for hours. It's really time to go back to camp. You get halfway back to camp, and you're like, we know that if we'd have just gone another 100 yards,
I would have found some.
Right? And if we go back and do that 100 yards, like if we just do 50 more yards.
Yeah. 12 miles later.
Yeah. That's how you die out in the desert.
Yeah. You guys need to find a really rich guy that has a badass helicopter, and you guys just fucking
Right?
just fly around the whole time. Now tell me that wouldn't be cool.
Yeah. Yeah. Fast rope out of that helicopter.
Does anybody have millions of dollars out there that knows how to fly a helicopter that lives in Arizona for Matt to do his hook Matt up? 1-800 buy Matt a helicopter with plenty of fuel and
Plenty of fuel.
Yeah, for sure. Gun community is the worst to its own most of the time, SBR says.
Yep.
Back to work. Have a good one, John. Thanks for
It drives me nuts, man. It really does. I get so tired of it.
And that's what's good, though, Matt. You really it's always fun talking to you because, like, me seeing that on the little screen, and the first thing I thought of was, man, that guy, I think he's flagging his wife. And you're like, but he's out there. He's protecting his house. And I'm like, yeah, that's it. Yeah. So it's always good to have that.
I mean, the only mistake they made, I must say it right here, right now, on your live stream, because I'll let you get it canceled. The only thing they did wrong was leave anybody alive.
There you go. There's one of your options. What's up, +5? I'm in town, +5. Come visit Temecula. Let's see. Where are we at? Yeah, we'll end this in 7 minutes. We'll do a 1.5 hour. That way I can go piss. Here comes the strike. Here comes the strike. Ready or not, Ohio. Yeah, lucky no one got shot. Now, I don't know if they did. I'm assuming they didn't get a chance to break into the house, but you could see them, trying.
The deal is, I don't know if you seem to be somewhat unfamiliar with the whole story. So the whole community, that whole housing area was private property. The protesters broke down an iron gate.
Oh.
To get into it.
They entered a community of homes, basically.
Yes.
Okay.
Broke down an iron gate to get into it, and they were there in order to stage on the mayor's lawn, who lives in that area, because they are demanding the mayor's resignation. And it so happens that as they were making their way, they have trespassed. They have damaged property. They are carrying clubs and signs and sticks and everything else that the McClotchkey, I think is the name. The dude went out and said, "Why don't you get the hell out of here?" They started threatening him and cussing at him. And so he went in, got his gun, and she came out with her pistol and basically said, "You might want to move the fuck along." And and they did.
Move it on. Okay. Yeah, I got some. There's some comments here. They broke down the gate, and then one of them was that they really didn't mess up anything. I think is what Adamas said. Let's see. Nothing on that street was being attacked. Yeah. Yeah, sounds good, plus 5. Be here till the 5th, July. Yeah, July 5th. 5 to 6. What's up, John Townley? How you doing? Had an active shooter 2 miles from my house today. He was taken after 6 hours alive. Jeez. Shit's getting crazy. That mayor made names public to who supports the defund police movement in that area. I don't understand how anybody can think that if you defund the police, everything's just going to be perfect, because it's just going to be freaking worse than tenfold what's going on right now. Easy.
I just assume let it happen. That way people like me can go on the hunt and not get in trouble.
Yeah. You get free Antifa passes or tags.
I'm not some blue liner either. You know that. I mean, I'm not some big pro cop person, but I think it's stupid. And I say fuck them. Like let them go home. Let them defund it. Let them stay home, police.
Yeah,
And
take 2 months off.
Yeah, take 2 months off. And the people like us that aren't bound by whatever, so like we went we drugged that woman off the side of the hill there about 4 or 5 weeks ago. She did there was some woman dying of dehydration up on the side of this mountain, and EMS couldn't get back there, so we went up there and got her off the side of the mountain and rehydrated her and everything else. But
so she lived?
Yeah, she lived.
Awesome. Cool.
Yeah, it was. You don't know that story?
No, I've been in MIA for a while.
Yeah, we were doing a patrol and we hear this help, off the side of this mountain, and she had a flashlight with her, and I sent 2 guys up to flank each side, and one of them's an Army medic, and he radioed down to me and said, "There's a woman up here and she's in bad. She can't move. She doesn't know where she's at. Really dehydrated." So we got a supply chain going up the mountain, water up to her, and I called emergency services, and the sheriffs got there. The ambulance couldn't get back because it was too remote. And so before they brought her down, I radioed up to my guy, and I was like, "She got a bag? Yes. Go through that bag. Make sure there's no, separate her from that bag. Go through it. Make sure there's no weapons." And the cop looks at me. He goes, "That's what I like about you guys. You're not like bound by the Fourth Amendment."
Yeah, we're gonna check this shit, and you're gonna like it.
Yeah, he says, "I can't do that because you guys can."
That's right. Yeah, a few extra rules you get, or a few less rules you have to deal with, which is funny, which is good too. That's awesome. That's a good save.
Yeah, so we got her down off that hill and into the sheriff's Tahoe, and then he got her out to the ambulance.
Nice. That's
So
a great story.
Saved a life that night.
Yep, she would have been dead probably in a few more hours.
Yep.
Let's see. Another dead at the Chaz. They now lead the world in homicides per capita. Yeah, that little thing's just a cluster. Judgment might not be in the man's hands. What's up? Defund the criminals and Antifa. They aren't being paid. It's summertime and the parties aren't allowed. They are most likely reacting to lockdown. If the Civil War starts, there's going to be an awful lot of rotting communist revolutionaries laying around everywhere. The freedom of American dries up. Yeah, I tell you what, I'm having a big issue with this whole take down our history, whether it's good, bad, wrong, right. Man, I just this whole tear all our freaking historical statue things down is. And what was it, Georgia? Who had to change their flag? Who just got approved to take? No, Mississippi.
I think it was Mississippi.
Yeah, Mississippi. I was like, and they've been doing the same flag for like 145 years or whatever it was. It's crazy.
I'm just about ready to give up, man.
I tell you what, that's how I felt when I was in California with trying to get gun laws changed. Like it's almost impossible. Like it's just not going to happen. Doesn't matter what you do. There's just too much of it hitting you from all the different directions.
Like I hear from people, so like just here in Arizona, I hear from people that are like, my business got shut down, or I can't open my business because the governor said so. It's like, well, you don't rely on a state license, like a liquor license or anything like that, that the government can deny you. Well, why are you closing? Because the governor said so. But why are you closing?
Yeah.
Well,
because they said I was going to get a check for not being open.
So I'm just to the point where it's like, you people are making your own beds. The only reason the economy's in the dump is because people complied.
Yeah.
It's, I don't know.
Yeah, that's true. You got any cool magical videos coming up there, Matt, before we get out of here?
I got 2 videos on deck. One will be published on Wednesday, the other one on Saturday or Sunday. I'm off all week this week. So
because you want to be?
No, we're on a maintenance shutdown.
I'm having fun with that whole government thing.
Yeah, we're on a maintenance shutdown right now. So I'm off all week. I was out yesterday morning, I think it was, or what's today? Monday? Yeah. I was out Saturday morning recording videos. Tomorrow morning, I'm going to go back out and probably record 2 or 3 more. I'm going to try to get a backlog of about a month's worth of videos.
Damn.
Because then in August, I have a big thing coming up.
Not like a big meet and greet.
No, like so
militia team.
No, I might as well say it. I have been in contact with about 50 different holster vendors.
50?
About 50.
Holy shit.
And I am going to I've already started recording them. And I'm going to make the big announcement August 1st, the big announcement video. But I'm going to post a holster review every day in August.
Wow. That's a lot. That's cool.
Yeah. So far I've got about, what do I have in? 14?
Ohio says, you mean I will have a month's worth of videos of thumb down? You're the one, Ohio. Why
There's 2 on every one of them.
I know. Yeah. It's probably the same damn trolls.
Yeah. Yeah, it's so it'll be 30 reviews and 30 holsters in 30 days. And I think I've already got 14. There's 13 or 14 sitting on my counter right now, and I still got another. There's still about 4 companies that stuff's on their way.
Damn. And they're all set up for the Glock 19 and the 4.
And he froze again.
Oh, locked up. You there?
Oh, there you are.
So are they all for the 43 and the 19?
Yes.
Yeah, Tim Davis says August has 31 days.
And I said I was doing the announcement video August 1.
Oh,
Aha.
touche, my friend. No, you're not with the thumbs down, Kathleen, but you can if you want. All right, everybody. I hope you enjoyed it. It was fun. Matt, it was always awesome talking to you, catching up. With that said, I'm going to go. Matt's going to go.
Uh-huh.
Shit, it's still early. It's not even 10 o'clock here.
It's 5 till or 8 till.
All right. Well, you guys have a wonderful night. Thanks for showing up. Always appreciate it. See you guys on the next one. Stay safe out there. Bring an extra magazine. The world's crazy.